Hello everyone, my name is Alfredo and welcome back for another episode in which we will talk about vintage sunglasses. Today I'm wearing the Casal 607, but I'm not going to talk about Casal. Today I want to talk about a Mexican brand that is called FAOSA. FAOSA, or the meaning of FAOSA, is Fábrica de Armazones Ópticos S.A. and this is a Mexican brand which maybe you didn't know, but these frames were the ones that used Buddy Holly, Roy Orbison and other artists in the media, and also in this case Mexican artists. I think that we have Juan Luis Esquivel, and there were other Latin Americans like Fidel Castro. Well, maybe it's not like a very good example for some people, but well, he used also FAOSA. And FAOSA, as you can see, it has like very huge frames of acetate, so that's why I decided to use or to introduce this video using the Casal 607 because it is also like a big acetate frame. And these frames maybe they were not like very famous, but after some years, but that is because the company of FAOSA closed their doors around 1970s, so that's why you cannot find a lot of these frames. So even here in Mexico, which is the country in which these frames were made, it is not like very easy to find this type of models or the brand, because it appears that it almost disappeared. But this one I was able to have it from one person here in Mexico, and from what I'm reading, some people or collectors also know about this brand, which is FAOSA. And FAOSA, it has like several models. It was popular here in Mexico, but the main market, from what I have been reading, it was in foreign countries. In this case, for example, the United States, which was very popular, this brand, during those years, due to the shape of the frame, big acetate, which was like a trend around those years. But here in Mexico, as I mentioned before, it is not very easy to find, so I can imagine that it's also very difficult to find in other countries. And I wanted to talk about this frame because we are near an important date here in Mexico, which is the 15th of September, which is the day of the independence here in Mexico. So I say, why I don't talk about a Mexican brand? And I think that we don't have a lot of Mexican brands related to vintage sunglasses. And well, as you can see, this part is like huge. And it resembles, well, at least for me, it resembles a little bit to the Rayban Wayfarer, which is also like an acetate frame which became very famous. And I think that we can find some like images or resemblance with the Rayban Wayfarer because of these the temples, the shape of this temple. And as you can see, this frame is not like in an optimal conditions in the lenses, but well, that is another thing. Personally, I think that is not like a shape that I like very much. I have to be honest with you, but since I like to collect vintage sunglasses, I think that FAOSA had to be in my collection. So maybe this type of frames looks good in certain type of people, but at least in my case, I think that I can use other type of frames. This one, from what I remember, or from what the person that sold me this frame, is the model. But there are several frames, and they are like similar in the way that they have like a very strong acetate as the shape of the frame. So I hope that you like this information. FAOSA, as I mentioned before, is not always like very mentioned around the discussions among collectors, but it is like an important frame in the history of vintage sunglasses, and many people during those years, maybe like very old times, well, talking about Buddy Holly, Roy Orbison, and some Mexicans here in Mexico that use this frame. So it has like a important like piece of history. So I think that we cannot just forget about this frame, and maybe you like it and maybe you can wear it and it will look like excellent with you. Now you know something new about that we have vintage sunglasses here in Mexico. I personally didn't know about the existence of an important company of sunglasses, at least here in my country, but those are some of the things that maybe you can find or get to know when you start collecting some things. But well, I hope that you like this video, and that's it for today. So I hope that you are doing well, and we talk the next episode about more vintage sunglasses. I hope that you are doing well and take care. See you next time. Bye.